EDC knives, EDC knives, EDC knives. And EDC knives are always something that always changes, I think, for everyone. For me, it does. Sometimes I want to carry this one, sometimes I carry that one, that one, that one. And, just the evolution of, or one part of man that you come to realize is when you have, man first built fire, and then they started living in caves, but then it was too cold, so they finally figured out how to build a house. And then after they went from mud to brick to wood houses, they felt, hey, there's not enough light in it, and then they started to build windows. But then the windows, people can look in, so then they build curtains. But then sometimes they want to see outside and let some light in, but you have to open the curtains, so then they build blinds, and then soon those blinds became vertical blinds, and then now you have more advanced windows, and so does everyone's EDC. It changes. So I just wanted to talk about my actual favorite EDC, something that I use for daily tasks. And I was carrying this, and then I realized that this Tielight was not it. It's not a, this is truly not an EDC knife. I think it's more for intimidation and probably stabbing. So I don't carry this knife anymore. I like it though. Let's go with this one. Now I have a thing about Spydercos. I love them. They're awesome. These Spyderco knives, very sharp, and as some may say, when they slice like butter, and they do. And this is awesome. This is a Sanafani 3. Honestly, I only carry this to parties, weddings, events, and the only reason is because it's a really light. It's kind of stylish. A lot of people say that the Sanafani 3 is really ugly. Highly disagree. I like this one a lot. In fact, I think the very opposite. I think this is a very beautiful knife. But man, this set me back like what, $55, $60? I see. I have a thing with knives that cost over $20. I just don't. I don't know. I don't want to beat them up like some people do. I'll get over it one day. And this knife, SOG Flush 1. I do have Flush 2, but it's not out here right now. I like the action. Oh, have it on lock. Like the action. There's some people that say, oh, but the blade play, like, oh, there's no like side to side movement. Yeah, right. Look at this. No side to side movement, huh? They always do it up here and say, oh, hey, there's no side to side movement. Yeah, whatever. This is a good knife too. However, I don't. I only keep this if I ever have to get a knife and something that's small and something where it's just some light tasks and it's very light. I'm wearing shorts, or I just have a shirt pocket. I put this in my shirt pocket just because it's so light. So I would actually leave this back here. That's something that I would have carried occasionally. Okay, and then again, Spyderco knives. This is the Endura. Oh, upside down. This is the Endura 4. It's flat ground. Man, this thing slices like butter too. Have I ever used this in a task? No. Maybe I should. Maybe I should get another one. But this set me back, I don't know, $60. Really nice. See, if I could afford it, I would probably buy I would buy 4 of these just to have in my backpacks, and then one to grab. But $60, I got a kid now. Can't really be buying that. So I went to the other alternative, which was the Byrd knife. The Caracara 2, flat ground, great blade, love it. I would carry this one. I actually carry the Caracara 1, the very first version. For some reason, I actually like that one better. It was sharper than this one. This one, it looked like I had to retouch it. I mean, you know, I can run my finger here and I'm not even tripping out. But then this one was becoming a little too big for me. So I was kind of, I don't know, it was just too big in the pocket. But I have big hands, so the grip on it is awesome. I actually like gripping it up here. Alright, so I don't carry that one anymore. This one I got from Big Five. This is a CRKT, I believe it's an Apache. Yeah, Apache 2. This point is wicked. I really like it. This one I carry occasionally. I don't like the fact that it's a tip down carry, but you know, you get used to it. This is one that I would carry, but I don't know. For some reason, I just don't like it. I think I don't like it because of the, you know, it's partially serrated. Not really down with that. But once in a while, I think I'll use it. See here. Oh, I carry this often, but I tend to lose this often too. I usually find this in the dryer. So this style is pretty good. Good for light tasks. It has a scissor in there. And it has a tool, you know, for unscrewing things. Actually, this saved me a lot of times because every time I go and visit friends or parents, or my friends that are parents, they're always putting something together, and I've been using this tool a lot. So this is a good EDC option. I mean, if you really want to go tiny. So I'm going to leave that back there. I used to carry this a lot, Kershaw. However, every time I show my friends that, they freak out. So I don't carry this anymore. But man, this is a great option to carry. I just love the action on that. The belly of it is awesome. Again, but then this blur, Kershaw blur, expensive. Jeez, I think it's over $50. You know, to some people, $50 is not a lot, and hey, that's awesome. To me, and most people, it's quite a lot. And I've got all these over the years. The other option that I actually like is the Robin. Now I don't have the 2 version. The 2 version looks pretty sick, but I don't have it. I would like to get it, but I don't like this look. I like the 2 a lot better. But man, this thing was really, really sharp. I haven't used it lately. I'd like to use it. When I use it, I always grab here on the serrations on the bottom. I believe people call that choil. And I hold it like this. So it's pretty good for cutting tasks. Pretty much anything. I usually keep this in my bag as a backup. But I think I might start leaning towards this pretty soon. Just because when I open it up, not as intimidating. It's a very small, but with this extra grip here, I can put my whole hand on it, and I'm not like that, so I can actually put my whole hand on it. I might start carrying this probably in March. So let's see, now we're down to 3 knives, and I have more. So on the SOG Flush, shirt pocket, and then also this one. I'll carry this, but again, man, I mean, it's so tiny that I actually lose this, and I find it in the dryer, or at least my wife finds it in the dryer. So now we come down to the last one. This is the Meadowlark 2. You know, I have the Spyderco Endura. I was going to get the Spyderco Delica 4. But man, Delica 4 and Endura, same price. These knives are the same price, but one is just shorter. So instead of getting that and spending another $55, $60 or wherever you get it for $50, which I can't find anywhere, I chose the Meadowlark 2. Now I can say that this is the knife that I practice sharpening on. I've been trying to use the whole 20 degrees and the 15 degrees, and I'm getting used to it. But this is the knife that I carry everywhere. I carry it to, I put this in my work bag, but then as soon as I get out of work, I actually wear it going home, because when I have it on me, I'm not digging in my bag for it because there's a lot of tasks. But I do use this at work occasionally when I have to open packages or cut things open. But this, I'll tell you what, not the perfect blade. I mean, if you look at it, there's a lot of imperfections. Probably can't show you here, but again, made in China. 8CR13 MOV. I find this steel really easy to sharpen. I'm actually having harder time with the S30V. VG10's pretty easy to is okay to sharpen, but this thing, it's really easy to sharpen. I put this in through water, hasn't rusted, taking it apart. It's great. These scales actually are really good. The function of them, don't even slip. This what they call jimping, I guess. These serrations on top, they look like crap, but they're functional. My thumb doesn't slip, and then again with the handle, I can hold it where it's originally intended, just like a Delica, but on my pinky I'm kind of losing a little grip here. So then I switched to the other grip, and now I have more purchase here. So I would have to say overall, the Meadowlark 2, I have this is probably my favorite EDC knife. Now EDC knife purpose, just because it's small, I can beat it up. I have beaten it up. I sharpen it almost every week just to maintain its edge. And it's light. Opening. I don't understand how people can actually open it just like that. I think I just tightened mine too much, just for safety precautions. I don't want it opening up, which I'm pretty sure it doesn't have that problem. But I actually tightened it up a lot more than its original tightness. But I would have to say, great knife. You should get one. These are about $20, so it fits right in the budget. I have 2 of these, just in case this one goes down or I lose it. I'm not going to cry about it. I just have another one. The flat grind is, or full flat ground, very nice. Actually, I don't really care if it's full flat ground or not, as long as it's functional. And then another thing, people say that they use their EDC knives, and this is like the grossest thing I've ever heard, but they always talk about how they use their EDC knives for, box cutting, package opening, anything where you need to cut. And then they turn around and say, hey, I use this knife for food prep. That's gross, because I see what people do with their EDC knives. I see them, and they're picking their nails, they're putting it in in weird places where they shouldn't be put in, and trying to open, and then they go around and then they wash it and they try to open fruit. Are you kidding me, dude? Get another knife for that. So I actually have one. I have another knife for that. I actually use a Ladybug, the salt version, because it doesn't rust. But anyway, guys, if you use your EDC knives for everything else and then food, that's gross. But hey, you do what you have to do. I actually like to see more people carrying the Byrd line, just because They're as sharp as Spyderco, and they're made by Spyderco. And also, they're $20. You know, you're not going to cry about this type of knife. So, in my book, I really enjoy this knife. I really enjoy wearing it, holding it. I don't even think it's there when I'm putting this in my pants or my shorts. And I don't really care. Like, I don't care if this gets wet and I don't dry it. It rusts. Hey, $20. Just get another one. Right, so this is Flip Teasy out, and that's my review for this week.